Welcome, I'm Mina SayWhat here at the Hackensack Meridian Health Stage 17. I am very honored to be here in front of a live audience. We have some super fans here, and I want to welcome to the stage H.E.R. Woo! She coming in like Michael Jackson. Yes, H.E.R. I love this hair. Welcome.
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, this is for you. I decided to wear my hair out curly in honor of you because I like the style. Can we give it up for her once again? Are you okay here?
I'm good.
These chairs, I know. I be telling them these chairs, I'm gonna fall off one day and then we really gonna go viral. How are you?
I'm good. I'm feeling good. Happy to be here today.
Good, good. You look amazing.
Thank you.
You are on a hefty press schedule, right?
Yeah,
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Honestly, it's all fun. There's no place I'd rather be, so I'm just grateful, to be honest with you.
Right.
Like being tired, it don't matter.
Right. You push through it and everything.
Exactly.
Do you have any tricks for pushing through it?
Tea
Yes.
and sleep. Make sure when I can get it, I sleep.
Right. Yeah. No B12 shots or anything like that. People be having weird things.
I do need to do that actually because it really works.
Right.
Really works. Yeah.
A lot of my friends do it, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to take a shot just to try to feel alive. I'd rather like drink some coffee or tea or something, you know?
I think it helps your immune system. That's what it is.
Right. So H.E.R. stands for having everything revealed.
Yes.
I love that.
Thank you.
Why did you decide to make that your name? Like, what was the revelation?
I mean, I was young, like 16. I'm still young, but I was like 16, 17, 18 years old. I was always saying like, oh, I'm never going to be that girl that falls for the wrong guy. I'm not going to be that girl. I had a lot of like older sister figures and, you know, my mom and like other older women in my life. And I always said like, I'm never going to make the same mistakes and all this stuff. And I ended up being that girl, ended up being her. So I figured, oh, why don't I just be her? Ultimately, it was hard for me to be honest with myself. Like, okay, you know, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody goes through this. You know, you get your heart broken and you become jaded and you think it's the end of the world when you're super young. So it just represented that time period and like the evolution of woman. And that's what I was going through, that transition to becoming a young woman.
Yeah. How old are you now?
I'm 21.
Girl, you still young as hell.
Yeah,
You just
exactly.
turned. You're just legal. Are you? Do you drink?
Exactly.
What do you do?
Nah,
Good. Talk to me about Could Have Been with Bryson Tiller, because I can feel it. Like I feel that song.
Thank you.
Talk to me about putting it together.
No, I mean, it was just a very emotional thing. You ever have that, like, that feeling, or you have that thing that just won't go away, or that person that just won't go away, and they just linger, and it's like, why? And that was the idea behind the song. And, like, all these thoughts that you would never say to that person, or say in general, they're just sitting in the back of your mind. That's where the song came from, really.
Is it from a personal experience?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All my stuff is from personal experience.
I love that. You write all your music?
Thank you. Yeah. Everything is my personal story, or, you know, maybe an exaggerated version of what I feel. But I don't know. I'm a Cancer. So I'm such an emotional person.
Yes.
And like, I'll feel everything deeply. So you may think like, oh, I've been through it, but it could be the smallest thing. And I just say it in a way that sounds like, you know, super, super dramatic, super emotional. That's really what it is.
Have you ever told the people that you're writing this about this information? No. Do they know it's about them?
Sometimes. No. Yeah, sometimes they do. Sometimes.
Do they text you or contact you?
We
Or
never
like
do the confrontation thing, or they might hint at it, you know, and be passive. But I'm very good at like talking around
right.
the truth.
You're going on tour.
Yes, I am.
And I'm excited about that. Are you guys going to go out and support her?
Yes. Oh, I
So
can't wait to see
that
you.
is starting November 10th in Georgia.
Yes.
What are you doing? Because we'll talk about the Chris Brown tour in a bit, but you've been on some tours.
Yeah.
So what are you doing this time around to like kind of take it to the next level?
A lot of rehearsal. I mean, I like to get tight with my band. We watch like legends. We watch Prince videos. We watch even Beyonce. I go to a lot of shows. I was just at like a small club called The Bitter End last night, actually, just getting inspiration from everywhere. And that's really what makes a live show great, is taking things from different artists and learning how to make an experience. So I'll definitely bring out more instruments. It's definitely going to be more musical, more fun. You're just going to hear your favorite songs of mine. So
You're voice is amazing, I have to tell
Thank
you.
you.
I've seen you live.
Thank you.
And I was like, wow. How many more instruments can you incorporate? Because you play the piano, you play the guitar.
Yeah.
Like, what else are you adding to that?
I play a little bit of bass, I play a little bit of drums, but we'll see what else I may bring out on the stage.
I love that.
Yeah.
So you have like a real musical background where you like...
Yeah, absolutely. My dad was a musician, so I just grew up around it.
Did you go to like performing arts school and everything?
No, not really. It was just something I did at home. Like I went to regular high school. I went to regular school. It was something I actually did for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bree Steves is going on tour with you. That's my
Yes,
girl from
dope.
Philly.
Yeah, she's dope.
How did you guys connect? Was that like a label thing or was it like an organic
it was
thing?
like her people kind of contacted my people and we made it happen. I thought she was super dope, so I was like, yes, of course she should be on the tour, you know? Same thing with Tone. Like, I'm so excited that he's gonna be on the tour. He's incredible, like vocalist, musician. So it's just gonna be an experience overall.
You've been on a pretty big tour. When I first saw you was on the Chris Brown tour, and I was just mesmerized by your voice. And I actually saw, the show that I saw was in New York.
Dope.
And you brought out Ella Mai.
Yeah.
So and then she did Booed Up, and this was when like Booed Up was popping. So everybody was like, you know, can you first talk to me about what you learned being on tour? Because Chris Brown's an amazing performer.
He's incredible. So I heard in the beginning of the tour that he wrote down his stage plotting on a napkin. So the fact that he's super like creative and involved in every aspect of his show is so inspirational. And a lot of artists feel like, oh, you know, I just want to be whatever, you know, up front of stage and, you know, have my hype man, whatever it is. But you have to think about how are you going to make people want to come see you over and over again. And that's what I learned from Chris.
Yeah.
It's like, it's hit from, I mean, his vocals to the dancing to the way the stage is set up to the set list in general, like the dynamic of it, the musicality, his band arrangement, like all that stuff. It's so important, and that's what inspired me the most, how involved he was.
What is he like on tour? Like, is he to himself? Is
he's super
chilling?
Fun. Like, honestly, he just like, he roams the venues. Like, he'll be painting. He had this giant dog, like, run around who ran into my dressing room and, like, peed on my stuff, actually. I was really mad about it. No, but he's super fun. He's super cool. He doesn't have, like, a crap load of people around him, which is really good. But, yeah, he's fun.
I guess over time you learn, like, more people around you is, like, you know, it causes trouble sometimes.
Yeah.
Ella Mai, talk to me about your relationship, because I thought that was so dope. I mean, just just not even you supporting another singer, but just like another woman being like, yo, you really got a dope song.
Yeah.
Come out on my tour. Yeah. And Chris Brown, and I talked to Ella before, and that's like one of her idols. So I'm sure she was like fanning out behind the scenes, you know, behind the stage. Like,
absolutely. No, I really love Ella. I mean, she's talented and she's beautiful, and it's kind of crazy. A lot of female artists don't support other female artists. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a competition. I don't know what it is, but I've just like, I feel like you don't need to degrade or disrespect somebody to make yourself feel better about yourself. Like, we're all in this together type thing. And if you're confident in what it is that you do and what you bring, then it doesn't matter. You know, what you think of, like, you don't look into other people's windows and say, oh, I need to do this, or, oh, I can't be, you know, whatever, I have to be this way. It's like high school. You know what I mean? So she's
really
like, is. It's crazy. So she's like that girl, that one of the only female artists around my age, around this generation that I've met that was super, super cool, super chill, down to earth and humble, and just like a friend. Like, I really call her a friend because she supports me and she's like a genuine lover of R&B music. And that's what it's about. We just celebrate R&B. So I texted her. I was like, hey, would you like to come out? She was like, hell yeah, you know? So it's stuff like that. That's just beautiful to be able to do that and to be cool about it and not be on some diva stuff. Some weird, I don't know. It's weird. It's really
some
weird.
people are weirdos. Have you guys talked about making music together?
Yeah, I mean, we have a song on her project called Gut Feeling. That was really dope. I wish I could have been in the studio with her, but I was like on tours. So she's like, can you hop on this song? I got a random studio in like Indiana and just did the verse, you know? But we're definitely going to work together some more. She's super talented.
I love that. What do you think about Jacquees remaking her song?
Okay, I love Jacquees. Honestly, I was on tour with him. I'm not even going to front. Jacquees, that's my dude. That's my little homie because he's really cool. Like, I can't, Okay, let me tell you something about Jacquees. He is somebody that will grind. Like it doesn't matter. He's super humble, super chill. He will grind. Like he was on the Chris Brown tour going from city to city, not on some fancy big bus with bunks. He was taking SUVs.
Wow.
So that is so admirable. And he's out here like trying to get it like everybody else. You know what I mean? So people can roast him or whatever, but that's my homie. I will always go hard for Jacquees. I will always go hard for him.
Because it's a little bit of a gray area in today's world. Like a lot of people get on by singing covers on Instagram. Like I hear so many new artists are like, oh, I was discovered on Instagram because someone heard me sing this cover.
Right.
So it was definitely a controversy.
Yeah, I don't know. You can't cheat the grind though. You know what I mean? You can't cheat it.
Okay. You know, you remind me of Alicia Keys sometimes.
Really?
Have you ever gotten that?
Yeah, some people say that. That's one of my biggest inspirations though. Yeah, I definitely looked up to Alicia Keys. So
yeah, like when you hop behind the piano, I was watching some video and I was like, I got chills almost because I don't think I've ever watched anybody that reminded me so much of her. And even how you ad-lib, like, yeah.
Thank you.
Like when she goes, yeah. I'm like, girl, you just embodied Alicia. So I love that about you.
Thank you.
I also love, there's this song that you wrote, and I want to pull up the actual statistics here because it's number one on the adult R&B song charts. Best part. Can we clap it up for that? Girl, you wrote my life.
Oh, really?
Like you wrote it in a song. Like for you to, like everything that you said, I'm like feeling in my life.
Wow.
And I'm not the only one. Because obviously it's a number one song.
Yeah, it's a happy song.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
How did that come about?
It's crazy. I was in the studio with this producer, and he ended up leaving like after an hour. We hadn't even really worked, and he was like, I gotta go work with somebody else. And I was like, what? Like he just kind of left the session for something that he thought was more important. And Daniel Caesar hit me up and was like, hey, cool if I come through. You know, I want to play you some music. And we hadn't officially met. So he got there, and we were just sharing music. And then he had his guitar, and I had mine. I was like, trying to write for my album, I was like, hey, can we write a song together? You know, I'm working on my project. He was like, yeah, absolutely. And we just organically, it just happened. Like we were in the studio talking until like 5 a.m. as the song was being created. And I kept the demo vocals on there because I felt like I couldn't capture that same vibe that we had that night. Like I hated listening to those vocals at first because I was like, man, this is sloppy. But it has the feel, it has the emotion. And that's really what that night was. It was like super organic and super like, we're just in this vibe and we want to create like a Lauren D'Angelo moment.
Right.
You know, and that's really what we did. But it was crazy how it happened. He's super talented, and because he was releasing his album first, he's like, yo, can I put it on my project? And I was like, yeah, I mean, why not? We shared the record.
Well, I read some things that say Daniel Caesar's, best part, but you wrote this song, right?
Yeah, we wrote it together. So it's equally our song. Okay. It was supposed to be on my project, but I hadn't released my project yet. And he said, oh, I need another song from my project. I said, cool, put it on your record.
You're so dope.
Oh, thank you.
She's so nice. Isn't she nice? Because you gave away, you didn't give it away because you worked together. But right. I saw a video of like Jamie Foxx fanning out like, no, but you don't understand. Like, I think he was so captivated by your voice and like he was just following you around, telling you how dope you are. Like, has that happened with anybody else where you were like really surprised?
It's happened with so many people. I mean, Rihanna posting the video was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. A lot of artists have done that and they've kind of like fanned out. Like, I've gotten like weird calls too from like Genuine and like Keith Sweat wants to do a record with me, and so there's all these people. It's a beautiful thing. I'm like, wow, it's nice to be wanted. People want to create with me.
Right.
I'd have to find the time.
So you're going on tour. You just released a project. Is there something coming on the way?
Absolutely, is another project on the way. I don't want to give away too much, but part 2, I Used To Know Her.
Okay. And then you're going on the I Used To Know Her tour.
Yes.
So you're singing for us today.
I am.
What are you singing?
So I'm actually going to play 2 unreleased songs, if that's okay with you. Songs that may or may not be on the second project, but songs that are personal to me. That I wrote on guitar. That I hope you like.
All right. Well, give it up right now for the amazing, the incredible H.E.R.
Y'all feeling all right this morning? Yeah? You tired? No? Good. All right. Oh, it's nice to see you. I like your shirt. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even recognize it. a lot of songs that you hear, I usually write to instrument. I usually write to guitar or piano. And so these are two songs that may or may not be produced out, but I really like them acoustic, and I want you to hear it and tell me what you think. All right. 3 times I've said your name. What you looking at anyways? You said you needed my company. Well, I'm here now. So can we be open? Can you hear me knocking on the door? Feeling unnoticed. You don't pay me attention anymore. Baby, you promised it'll only be you and me tonight. But now you got me feeling like uninvited. Can't seem to put down your phone. Or would you rather be all alone? I feel like I'm in your way. Let me know. So can we be open? Can you hear me knocking on the door? Feeling unnoticed. You don't pay me attention anymore. Baby, you promised it'll only be you and me tonight. But now you got me feeling like uninvited. Uninvited. Baby, put your phone down. I'll grab my stuff and go now. You wouldn't even know this now. Baby, put your phone down. Uninvited. Uninvited. Oh, uninvited. Oh, can we be open? Open. Oh, uninvited. So I wrote this other one. I'm lost. Is it really even my fault? I don't think that it's supposed to be hard. If it's really meant to be, yeah. So give me a sign. Is he always gonna be mine? Have I given it enough of my time? Who can I blame if it don't mean nothing? Sweet, sweet fate. I had about all I can take. Am I living in the bed that I made? Is it yours? I wonder, sweet, sweet fate. Oh, if it's really out of my hands, can you forgive all of my sins? Have mercy on me. Why me? If you walked a mile using my feet, you would go a little easy on me. You'd know where I'm coming from, yeah, yeah. How come when I'm looking at everyone. They get away with having their fun. I'm paying these dues when they don't mean nothing. Sweet, sweet fate. I had about all I can take. Am I living in the bed that I made? Is it yours? I wonder. Sweet, sweet fate. If it's really out of my hands, can you forgive all of my sins? Have mercy on me. Can I sing to y'all? Sweet, sweet fate. Had about all I can take. Am I living in the bed that I made? Is it yours? I wonder. Sweet, sweet fate. If it's really out of my hands, can you forgive all of my sins? Have mercy on me. Have mercy on me. Thank you guys so much.
How was that? Wasn't that amazing? Come here, you're her #1 fan. She bought the shirt.
Oh, it's amazing.
Look at this. So I want everybody out in the digital world to see this shirt and turn around. You signed it for her. So what'd you think of these songs?
I like the second one.
Thank you.
The second one, I gotta dedicate that to my ex-boo because I just recently cut him off.
Okay, that's right. I feel you,
But
girl.
the song "Focus" I dedicated to him.
Wow.
So your music means a lot to me.
Oh, wow.
And me and my ex, we're going through our ups and downs, but I love your music. So
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for coming out. Wasn't she amazing? Check her out on tour. It starts November 10th in Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Mina SayWhat here at the Hackensack Meridian Health Stage 17. Have a great night.
Thank you guys. Thank you.